Hello, my name is Sam Dahal, and I am going to be doing a code review for cs499. This is a part of the milestone one. Um, we were given to select some of the artifact that we'll be working on, and I decided to select one of the open source project that is available online. The name of the project is called Spring Pet Clinic, and it basically is a mini application that keeps track of the pet visit and the owner. So think of it like a system for keeping track of pet visit and then veterinary visit, things like that for a clinic. I wanted to run this project and then show you what it looks like. After that, I'll explain how that is going to apply to the project or the artifact that I will be working on. So here I am going to, so it's running on localhost 8080. I'm going to go to that localhost 8080. I'll see this page. This is the home page. There is couple of the navigation items on the top. So if I go to this find owner and start typing their last name, I can find all of the owner that has the last name Davies, and I can click on Davies. It's going to give me the information regarding the owner, and also I can get to edit the owner. I I can add a new pet. Over here you see all the pets that is owned by this owner. And then if I go to the veterinarians, I'll see list of all the veterinarians here. So this is the sample project that I wanted to use on mine. My vision for improving this one is that I wanted to use this as a base for my project, which is going to be appointment creation system. So let's say I wanted to do a doctor visit or I wanted to go to salon, I can use that website to create an appointment, get a confirmation to see if there is any availability or not. And it can be used for pretty much any business that requires an appointment. So that will be my major enhancement. This this one here, as you see here, it keeps track of information for a particular pet clinic. So I wanted to walk through how this works. As you can see, this is the project from the top level. It's the name of the project is called Swing Pet Clinic. And within this source code, it has three files, which is check style, main, and test. The place where our source code actually lives is inside this main class within Java folder. And then there is also things called resources, which has all the HTML views and database stuff, things like that. But the main area where it contains majority of code is inside this pet clinic package. There are folders called model, owner, system, bed, visit. So this is part of the software engineering practices. Uh, Model has all the information that is related to the model, like it has a base entity, name entity, package, and also person. If we go to owner, it has information related to the owner. So I can see owner here, and then owner has address, city, telephone, all of the stuff like that. This project follows something called model view, model view, model view controller pattern. So here, this is the model for the owner, and then the view is inside this resource folder called templates. It has all the views here. Um, so think of view like whatever you see on the browser, that is the view that will get displayed by the application. And then this controller is responsible for routing the request from the HTTP URL to the um, database, and then it's once it gets all the information from the database, it's going to display the view. For an example, let's try this one. So this has slash owner slash new. So if I go to my browser and then um, let's say I type slash owner slash new. Oops, that is not working. So I think I made a typo here. So it's OWNERS. As you can see, it's going to display me this form. So the way it works is I type this owner slash new, and it's going to come here. It's going to create a new owner object. It's going to put that owner object into a model, and it's returning a view, which is this owner slash
You see
creator
that snake
update
again?
owner form.
What?
If I
No.
go to inside the
Just
resource, there is this
stretching
folder
my
called
calves.
template, which
Ah,
has
so tight.
owner,
8.7 inches of ground
and
clearance in the most
owner
capable
inside
Subaru
owner there is
Forester
this
ever.
creator update owner. All of the field here is whatever you see in here. So that's the field that you are seeing. So right here. So this is the field that you are seeing. Uh, my project will follow a similar pattern because even the application context might be different, all of this field and information is pretty much same for creating a appointment management system. Regarding algorithm and data structure, I'll be using list, set, and map to grab the information from the database. So in this project, they use something called Java Persistence API called JPA. That is like a layer between database and then the application. So we write code in Java, and in database side, we use MySQL or SQL query to get all the information that we need. SQL is a declarative language, Java is an imperative language. So in order to bridge the gap between those two, we use something called JPA. And I want to show you an example of that. So if I go to the owner repository, you can see it has this thing called marked query, and then it's just grabbing all the information from database, and it's creating a collection of that. So collection is like you can think of it as a list. Collection can be a item of more than one thing. Let's try to check pet repository. So here you can see an example of list. So this is a part of data structure and algorithm. And then regarding the database, we just use this add query method. This is going to tell the application that whatever we type inside this query is going to be run as a query. So that is like that. And we have something called crash controller. This is shown whenever there is something unexpected happening in the code. This application has a really nice structure, and it's really easy to extend this. What I'm also going to be doing is that I'll be splitting this into a front end and back end. So all the data that we're going to get, it's going to come from the back end API. And then on the front end, I'm going to create a separate application that is going to be based on Angular. And its Angular application will be responsible for displaying the data regarding appointment or appointment cancellation, any information that is needed from the backend. So that is basically going to be my enhancement for this whole artifact. So I'll be converting this Spring Pet Clinic application into an appointment creation system application where people can see where people can see when is their appointment. Um, and then they also have ability to cancel or reschedule or maybe even send message. I haven't thought of that, but that is something I might be able to implement, but that is going to be optional. This is pretty much it for my code review. If you have any questions, comment, concern, let me know. And I wanted to thank everyone for seeing this video.